The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you all here today on NAKIVO's partner webinar. We have done a lot of great work this year and are quite anxious to share the results with you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alex, Product Marketing Manager at NAKIVO. Also presenting for you today is Tatiana, Senior Business Development Manager at NAKIVO. Let's take a look at our agenda. The webinar is dedicated to our progress this year in all of its aspects. We'll start with NAKIVO in 2018, what we have achieved as a company, our customers, and financial success. Then we will look at the top 10 features of NAKIVO backup and replication that we've added during the year. Then I'll give you a short demo of the key new features. The last but not least, we'll present information about NAKIVO's position versus competition, our partner benefits, promotions, licensing, additions, and pricing. And as a dessert, we'll give you a sneak peek into what we are planning for 2019. Not to keep you waiting for too long, I'd like to give the stage to Tatiana.
Hello, Alex. Thank you so much. Hello, partners. My name is Tatiana, and it's a pleasure to meet you virtually. I have been working in NAKIVO for 5 years already and responsible for development for some part of Europe. Probably some of you know me already, as we had the chance to work on deals together. So let's go ahead. I would like to tell you about NAKIVO first. So NAKIVO is a US-based company, headquartered registered in Nevada, and we have offices in Europe, in Vietnam, and one of our support department located in Europe, so we can assist you, the clients, in line. And for now, NAKIVO can back up VMware, Hyper-V, AWS EC2 instances. You may cover all from one installation. For this, for now, we have 10,000 users across EMEA, USA, Asia. And I would like to say that NAKIVO is a great software for SMB market as well for big enterprise users. We have some customer that protect 7,000 VMs spanning across 200 sites. NAKIVO grows fast. We have 65% year-over-year growth. And our main targets in Europe is channel. We have more than 3,000 channel partners worldwide and 80% revenue coming from our channel. So let's see the most popular customers that we have. It's Honda, DHL, Coca-Cola. So customers that are having many sites across Europe and USA. As you may have noticed, we have University of Arizona, University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins University. So this means that colleges, schools, universities adore NAKIVO due to our price, of course, because they are sensitive organization, price sensitive, but also because the feature set that we provide, that we offer. And let's go to our achievements this year. First, we won Gold Award in data protection field by TechTarget. And the competition was across 80 vendors, backup vendors, and across 7 categories. It's innovation, value, performance, reliability, ease of use. In addition, you can find a positive feedback on Spiceworks, on Software Informer, and all over the internet. And our growth, customer growth. You may observe that from 2014 till now, we have very big growth and very rapidly with 65% year over year. And I'd like to say that this is for our partners, 3,000 partners that are giving out the most revenue. Our top clients, so Verifone, Flint Group, and Cinema City. This is in Europe. So if we are talking about Verifone, so this is a big corporation. And they are making transaction devices that helps you to pay by card in any shop worldwide. They're making backup to Amazon, and Verifone has many sites across Europe and USA. Cinema City, this is the cinemas in UK, in Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary. And Flint Group, this is one of the largest suppliers to the printing and packaging industry worldwide. So this is 2 companies, they are using our multi-tenancy, so they can manage all locations because they have locations in USA and Europe, so they manages all of this from the one dashboard. And we are expanding to the new markets. We are having disaster recovery orchestration, multi-platform restore, and data protection automation. So Alex will tell you more about these features. And our milestones. From the beginning, NAKIVO was focused on a good product. We have many engineers spanning Europe and Asia, and we are working just on one product to make it multifunctional and easy to use. We are having releases, as you can see, each quarter. We are trying to be fast in development and very flexible. We are gathering the feedbacks from our partners, from the customers. We are having mail blasts, calls, asking them what they really want to have in the new feature, in the new releases. And even this quarter, in Q4, we had 4 GAs. So we are very fast and very trying to make a good product. So let's see, let's go ahead. Why customers choose NAKIVO? So first of all, you have all-in-one solution. You have backup, you have replication, you have multiple options for restore, you have site recovery. I know that some other vendors, they have some features separated. They sell it separately, like site recovery. With NAKIVO, you have all-in-one. You just sell one product, you sell one license, and the customer can have all these features included. NAS-based backup appliance. So our customers are really happy having an opportunity to install NAKIVO directly on Synology, on QNAP, on Netgear, Asustor, and Western Digital. So bypassing CIFS or NFS share, they can just download it, install on it, and performance will be 2 or even 3 times faster. Customer level ease of use. So from the beginning, we are trying to be very easy to use product. So the customer from the first step of installation, from the first step of the making the backup, replication, recovery, it's very easy, understandable, and many customers are really like our virtual appliance, which is based in Ubuntu. So just install it, run up, and everything is ready to go. And of course, the price. If we compare to some other vendors, so we can be even 20 times lower in terms of price. So it's very affordable product, and we are very stable in it. From 2012 until now, we keep the same level of price. And I would like to pass the microphone to Alex, who will tell you about top 10 features this year was released. So let's see what we have. Alex?
Thank you. Thank you. That was really great. This section here contains the list of top features released in 2018, going from 10 to 1, and the demo of selected features. So let's start. Number 10. Built-in chat support. NAKIVO Backup and Replication provides fast issue resolution by integrating support chat into the software interface itself. All a customer has to do now is open the chat to type their issue in and get assistance in a matter of minutes. Number 9. EMC Data Domain Boost Support. EMC DD Boost is this awesome deduplication improvement technology which can basically boost backup performance by up to 50%. NAKIVO Backup and Replication offers integration with EMC Data Domain, providing improved performance of the DD Boost. Number 8. Self-backup. The backup solution itself is vulnerable to data loss. To restore all the settings completely and get back on track, one needs to rebuild backup configuration from scratch. It's logical to protect the backup solution, right? NAKIVO Backup and Replication can automatically backup its configuration on a scheduled basis. So if you lose the machine with the product, you can restore everything in a single click. Number 7. File recovery back to source. Files can be lost in numerous ways, ranging from software malfunction to human factor. When it comes to critical data, file loss can meet serious financial consequences. NAKIVO Backup and Replication offers file recovery to source, which is basically an undo button in case of data loss. The feature allows the customer to recover objects back to its original location without having to perform full VM restore. All file permissions are also restored, and what's great about it, the procedure is instant. Number 6. Cross-platform recovery. Migration is always a big deal. because different virtualization platforms don't really offer much interoperability. Data protection in a multi-platform infrastructure is a time-consuming challenge. However, NAKIVO Backup and Replication offers cross-platform recovery, a feature that makes it much easier to migrate VM data or test its recoverability across multiple platforms. Basically, it takes a VM backup and converts it to the desired format, VMDK, VHD, or VHDX. Customers can freely transfer all backups to another platform with just a few clicks, or test how everything works before doing the actual migration. Number 5. Advanced Bandwidth Throttling. NAKIVO Backup and Replication was designed to be fast, so it transfers data at the maximum available speed. However, if the networks are already loaded by some critical processes, customers may want to limit the speed of data transfer using this advanced bandwidth throttling feature. NAKIVO Backup and Replication allows you to set up bandwidth rules, making sure that your jobs do not exceed the bandwidth limit. This way, customers can not only restrict backups globally to certain speed, but also differentiate jobs by importance, giving the crucial ones more bandwidth. In any case, the production will go on unaffected by backup processes. Number 4. NAS-based backup appliance. NAKIVO Backup and Replication can be installed directly on a NAS, which effectively turns the NAS into a high-performance backup appliance. In 2018, the list of supported NAS models and vendors have been greatly extended. Customers can now install NAKIVO Backup and Replication on any of the 172 supported NAS models by Synology, QNAP, Netgear, Asustor, or Western Digital. Number 3. Universal Object Recovery. While NAKIVO Backup and Replication provides instant recovery for Exchange, SQL, and AD objects, a customer may have a different database or application. Universal Object Recovery is the new feature that allows the customers just what they want. They can mount disks from VM backup to a production VM and use the native application tools to recover their data. Basically, Universal Object Recovery allows customers to restore data from any application and any OS. Number 2. Policy-based data protection. In large and dynamic virtual environments, VMs appear and disappear every day. So chasing infrastructure changes manually is time-consuming, and it can lead to leaving important VMs unprotected. Instead of manually adding VMs to jobs and chasing every environment change, customers can set up policies that regularly scan their infrastructure and protect VMs that match policy rules. The rules can be based on VM name, tag, size, location, power state, configuration, or a combination of these parameters. And finally, number 1 feature of 2018 is site recovery. Historically, site recovery was cost-prohibitive for SMB and even some enterprise customers. This includes both software costs as well as costs needed to set up and maintain a complex site recovery solution. Just as an example, some solutions charge as much as $750 per VM per year, so a mid-sized environment with 100 VMs would cost $75,000 per year just for site recovery, with additional costs required for backup software. With NAKIVO Backup and Replication, customers can automate and simplify the disaster recovery process. The site recovery feature enables customers to create recovery workflows and perform scheduled non-disruptive disaster recovery testing. One can perform planned failover, emergency failover, failback, and data center migration. The custom workflows can include steps for graceful source VM shutdown, final VM replication, replica VM re-IP according to predefined rules, network mapping, staged replica VM power on, custom scripting, email notifications, and whatnot. Once set up, site recovery jobs need just a single click to run and recover the entire infrastructure according to the plan. So, site recovery is an integral feature of NAKIVO Backup and Replication that is available in enterprise editions of the product. As opposed to typical price for dedicated site recovery software, NAKIVO pricing can be 20 times lower. NAKIVO backup and replication has this intuitive and simple interface, which ensures easy site recovery setup without any special training. Also, NAKIVO backup and replication is the single point of control for all data protection activities, including site recovery. There is nothing else to set up or integrate, just the existing software that the customers already know. Just start Site Recovery Wizard in NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Configure the process once, test it without environment disruption, and have the ability to recover the whole infrastructure with a single click. Now, I'm going to show you some chosen features from our top 10 list. Keep in mind that this is just an overview. So every big feature will eventually have a dedicated video or a webinar. First, let's go to Advanced Bandwidth Throttling. It's here in Configuration tab, the first one here, Bandwidth Throttling. As you can see, there are no rules yet. We can create a new rule. Rules can be global and per job based. Let's stick with global right now. I'm going to call it Rule 1 and restrict bandwidth to 1 megabit per second. You can also choose here. A handy hint here tells me that it will take 2 hours and 23 minutes to transfer 1 gigabyte of data with this restriction. Now, I want to schedule. I can schedule the rule. Let's say I have some generic business hours, like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So from Monday to Friday, from 9 to 5, all my jobs will be restricted to 1 megabit per second. Here's our rule. Here I can edit it, disable, or remove. Let's create a new one. This is going to be a per job rule. Name it Rule 2. Restrict to 1 megabit per second. As you can see here, we have a list of jobs, and let's say that this Officeworks backup is the least important of what I have. So I'm going to restrict just it. Save. Here's our second rule. I'm going to remove both of them now. Yeah, and that's it for advanced bandwidth throttling. Now let's go to policy-based data protection. I have this job here, which I've already set up. I'm going to edit it so you can see what's inside. I have this wizard, which gives me a new view comparing to the old ones. Here are the two views we had. Now we have the policy view. A policy is basically a set of rules which should be matched by the job. As you can see here, I can add another rule and remove, just like that. So these are two rules from my policy. The first one searches VMs by name, which contain accounting. And the second one searches VMs by name that do not contain test, which is logical. I don't want test machines to waste my resources. So as you can see, this job will basically search by accounting. So let's see how that works. I'm going to log in here to my vSphere client and rename my accounting virtual machine to financial. Okay. Now let's go back, and probably we should refresh the inventory. I'm going to refresh all and go back. Now let's see what happens to our policy job. There is one event. See, the financial VM was removed from the job because it no longer matches the policy criteria. It's not named accounting anymore, so it's off the job. Now I'm going back. I'm renaming it back to accounting. Okay, going back, and I'm going to refresh again, because this is a bit faster. Inventory, refresh, and go back. Let's see what happens now. Now I have the second one. Yeah, a new virtual machine was automatically added to the job because it is accounting once again. And that's how it works. So that's it for this one, for policy-based data protection. Now let's go to Universal Object Recovery, which is one of my favorite personally. It's here in Recover tab, Universal Object Recovery. So here I can choose which backup I want to mount. Let's say I want to use my CRM. So I'm going to mount from it. Click Next. This step of the wizard allows me to choose from the disks that this VM has. For example, if there are more than one, I would have probably, I wouldn't like to spend any time on that. So I'm just using, I have one here. Next, I can choose where I want to mount this VM. I'm going to mount it on this working production control VM that I have, and I need some credentials. Administrator. Now let's test our connection. It usually takes me 30 seconds, so I'm going to show you this support chat here. See, it's a chat. It allows you to choose sales or tech support department and just start a conversation like this without going anywhere from the UI, which is nice. Okay, our connection is online. So we're clicking Mount, and I actually have this virtual machine opened, the production control, where I'm mounting my CRM. As you can see, it has just one local disk right now. Oh, hello. Here's the magic. I got the disks from my backup, so I can access them with my native CRM client, get the data I want, and and that's without full VM restore. That is so great. Okay, going back, and now I have to go to Activities tab because it's not in the job list, it's in the Activities to stop this one. Let me see. Yes, let's stop it. And that's it for Universal Object Recovery. Now, the last but not least, let's go to site recovery. As you could have seen before, I got this environment that mimics a real one, SMB environment that works. So I have already set up a site recovery job. Let's edit and see what's inside it. So the wizard, the site recovery wizard, starts with a list of actions, which I can filter here. The actions that this job can do, and this is my list that this is my plan, which I've already set up. Let's go from the beginning. This is a send email. So basically, it will start with sending me an email. Let's see what's inside. This is just a generic email UI. It says that it's recovering first priority VMs. And there are interesting options here. First of all, this one here allows me to set if I want to run this action in production mode or testing mode, or both. Now, here's waiting behavior, if the job should wait until this action completes or not, or just start the next one. And this is error handling. Stop and fail the job if this action fails, or continue the job. Let's go back to our list. This here is just standard failover VMware VMs. Then my site recovery job is going to wait for 3 minutes until they're up and running. And this one is interesting. It's going to check condition. Basically, it's going to ping if the machines are on and responding. So there are two actions. One, if the condition is true, and the second if the condition is false. If it's true, site recovery will continue. If it's false, it will go to another site recovery job action, which is send email, the first one, and start again from the first one. Then it will send another email telling me what? That it has recovered the first priority VMs and trying to recover second priority. Same here. And it goes again with the second priority VMs failover, waits 3 minutes, pings if they work, sends an email. Again, the third priority, all the other ones, waits, checks condition, sends email. And in the end, it's gonna tell me that site recovery is successful. Now let's go to the second step. It's network mapping. If you have different network schemes in production environment and DR environment, you will need this. I will not. REIP, the same. You can add REIP rules. Now you can add a test schedule. I don't need one. And options. I can name my site recovery jobs whatever I want. Set RTO objectives in minutes and add my email for the job to send me a report. All right, so the good thing about it, I have my plan set up once, and all I have to do to recover the whole infrastructure is just run this one job, which is amazing if you ask me. Now let's get back to our slides. It's time for some questions. Yeah, we have time for just so much. I got a lot already. So be sure if I didn't have time to answer your questions, we will get back to you with all of them in time. I will be sure to get this all to your NAKIVO contacts. So the first one is how does DD Boost work? Well, this is not really a question for me, but rather to EMC. They are sure to have a dedicated page for that. But as far as I know, it has something to do about load distribution in deduplication and less wire I/O, which just boosts performance physically. Now, can I get certified and how? I'm quite sure that Tatiana can answer that question. Tatiana, will you help me?
Yeah, sure. So I wanted to tell about this on the next slides, but you can go to our partner portal and there is a certification for sales and technical. It's absolutely for free, so you may watch the webinar and pass the test.
Thank you very much. Now, does NAKIVO backup and replication support tape backup? That's in the plans. The answer is not yet, really. I am going to talk about it later in this presentation. But yeah, we will. We're planning on this. Let's answer one more. This window is so small. Is there any possibility to export a backup to external HDD and bring this disk to second site offline? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to get back to you with this one. I'll be sure to do that. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure right now. All right, we are going to have another Q&A and probably another one, so I will try to answer as many questions as I can. Now, let's get back on track. Let's get back to Tatiana, who will tell you why NAKIVO is chosen by customers.
Yeah. So first I want to tell that it was a great presentation, and maybe I think that I want to buy to have all those features. So the most frequently asked question about why NAKIVO. We'll discuss NAKIVO versus competition, partner benefits, promotions, licensing, additions, and pricing. So let's go ahead. NAKIVO versus competition. So first of all, you will have all-in-one solution. So you will have backup, replication, backup copy, multiple options for restore, and site recovery. I know that there is the vendors that sell some features separately. With NAKIVO, with one license, you will have all-in-one. Then customers love ease of use. From the first step, from the beginning, from the installation, very easy to install software, and from the first step when you would like to make a backup, replication, etc. So it's really easy to understand. We have very intuitive web interface. Up to 20 times lower cost, especially considering the site recovery. So we are very affordable, and sometimes it's 20 times lower for the site recovery for sure, and for, I can tell, colleges, schools, many price-sensitive organizations really love NAKIVO, and big enterprise users, because they like what we have in terms of features, and they like our price. Excellent customer care. So as Alex showed you before, you can contact sales and support from the web interface anytime. For example, you have some small question and you would like to ask, as well as you can send us support bundle and get a reply very fast during one business day. And we have remote sessions with our engineers. So no matter how big deal is or small, so you can have a remote session and discuss everything with our engineers. As well as we are making mail blasts, we are making the calls and asking our customers what really you need right now, what features would you like to have in the further releases. So we're really trying to be very flexible. And fast growth. So from 2012 until now, you can see that we have 8.1 release. We have many customers, many partners, and 80% of our revenue goes from the partners. So I think this is really fast growth. And also many our clients, they are renewing their maintenance. So we're really fast in development, in growing. And let's go ahead about what are the advantages to become and to be a NAKIVO partner. What are the benefits? I think that you know that we have gold, silver, and bronze level. We didn't change the discounts from 2012 until now, as well as the price for the customers from 2012 till now. It's stable. To become bronze partner, you need to register on our website and to send a support bundle. To become silver and gold, you need to bring $3,000 per quarter and $6,000 per quarter. There is some small requirements because we need to have some people certified, technical certified or sales certified. This is absolutely for free. You just go to our website, to the partner portal. There is some videos, some webinars, and you can pass the test and get certification absolutely for free. As well, we need to have one success story per year. This is for gold partner. But for this success story, we give 100 Amazon gift card. And as well as we can mention your company in this success story. So for example, some new client can read also about your achievement, about your results. And for active partners, for gold, for silver, and there are very active bronze partners. In this case, we can share the leads, and we are doing this right now. I think that many of you got the leads from us. So we are trying to help partners in sales, in technical aspects, and we are trying to be close. And let's see the next slide. The promotion that we have this till the end of the year. So this is site recovery. We're really happy having this feature, and we would like to share, to show the world that we have it. And we decided to make the price better. It's 20% off for the buying Enterprise and Enterprise Essential editions. So you can sell to your client, and as well as you have, if you have the customer that are using Pro or Pro Essential. So in this case, we're giving 20% off for the upgrade from Pro to Enterprise. This promotion is valid till end of the year. And try and buy. So in this case, you can negotiate your customer to test NAKIVO because he tested and give us the feedback. In this case, we provide 20 euro Amazon gift card. So on the one hand, you will have happy client. On the other hand, you will have the client that probably would be interested to buy. So this is a try and buy promotion. This is valid right now, and you can negotiate your clients. And trading. If you would like to have this cool blue car, so in this case, if your customer is using another software, so you can send us a screenshot of the license and get a trade-in. It's 124 euro per socket, and you can get this blue car, means NAKIVO backup and replication license. And the pricing. So the pricing for all editions, we have 5 editions right now, starting from basic. But basic edition, this is for customers that just need the backup and they need just recover 1 VM. So as you can see, no many features included. But anyway, it's valid. We have it. It's up to 4 sockets, and 1 year of support included. Pro Essential and Enterprise Essential. So this is for customers from 2 sockets up to 6 sockets, and for small and medium business, so they can use NAKIVO. And we don't have any limitations for Pro and Enterprise, so customers that have in just 1 socket or how many they have, so they can buy Pro or Enterprise. If we are looking at differentiators between Pro and Enterprise, so Enterprise has site recovery, for sure, it's the orchestration, it's Enterprise level, so it's this feature included in Enterprise Edition. Calendar dashboard, multi-tenancy to manage multiple locations, and Active Directory integration, HTTP API, so this is Enterprise features. All other features, they are included in Pro Edition. So 1 year of support is included. And if you have any questions, so just do not hesitate to ask me, Alex. We'll be really happy to assist you right now.
All right. I have made this question window bigger because there are a lot of questions, I'm telling you. I'm going to give you a few that are your thing, I guess. This one here, can I get an NFR license?
Yeah, sure. So we have NFR license, 2-socket NFR Pro Edition. So you may just contact your business development manager and request an NFR license. This is for 1 year, but this license helps you to show the product to the client. As well as right now we have trial. It's for 15 days, but you can request the trial for 30 days to show site recovery to your clients, for example. So just you need to contact the business development manager, and you can have NFR.
All right, thanks. This one is my turn. So DD Boost is only in Dell EMC, or is it possible to use in Synology? Well, I'm quite sure that DD Boost is exclusive data domain feature, which is only in EMC data domain. So Synology probably has some other deduplication improvement technology. I'm not sure about that, but DD Boost, as far as I know, is exclusive to EMC. Now, here's one for you, Tatiana. Will promo for site recovery probably be extended for next year?
So right now it's valid for this year. If you get the quote from us for this promo, so and you will have the purchase order next year, of course, this will be valid. But I think that probably if we'll see the results, and if it will be good, so probably we can extend it. It depends, but probably, but I cannot tell right now.
Okay, now my turn. You say 1 license for all features, but the site states otherwise. I'm genuinely not sure where exactly we said that there's 1 license. If we did, I'm genuinely sorry. It's not true. We have different licenses for different types of enterprises and other companies. So no, there are different ones, and each one costs, it has its own price. Now here's one for you, I guess. Do you give leads only to gold or silver partners?
Mm-hmm. So as I told, we have some active bronze partners, and you can be active bronze partner, and we can share the leads with you. So of course, active like gold and silver partner, that means that they sell for some revenue. But if you are selling for small and medium business and from quarter to quarter or from month to month, so in this case, we can share the leads, of course.
Okay, I'm not sure who will answer this one. You can if you want. If I got a customer with Pro, is there a plan to upgrade them to Enterprise to get benefit of site recovery?
Yeah, I can answer.
Okay.
So yeah, you can upgrade, and you can have this promo that we have right now. So you can have 20% discount on upgrade. And by the way, you can upgrade from any edition. So we have upgrade from Basic, from Pro Essential, from Pro to Enterprise. What we do not have, it's downgrade, but upgrade we have. And especially right now with a special promo.
Okay, thank you. Let's go. Just let's see what's next. So, in our plans are the following big features. First is support for physical machines to provide an all-in-one solution for those who still use physical setups in their mixed environments. Second is support for tape libraries. There was a question about that. And virtual tape libraries to grab the tape market, because tape is still popular for a few reasons, good reasons, including regulatory requirements and, well, many more. Then there's support for Office 365, which is obviously a large part of the market that we just can't ignore. Then there's integration with Nutanix to provide a smooth backup experience and maximum efficiency for Nutanix users. Yeah, we have time for more of your questions. So let's see what we have here. This is funny. Wasn't there a support chat before? Not really. Before, I guess it's 7.4, right, Tatiana? 7.4. We got this chat.
Yeah, 7.4 or 7.5, but yes, that was not so long.
Yeah, before you could contact support via the UI, but it wasn't a chat really. You just sent a message. Now it's a real live chat where you get your response faster, which is better, I guess.
Probably that is a question about website, because we had sales and support chat, but this is just NAKIVO website. So right now from the product UI, you can contact us.
Yeah, apparently that is about the website. Mm-hmm. Can you provide us with more info on what will be supported on Office 365? The answer is not yet. We will, as soon as we get it, all the info, we will probably dedicate a webinar on this. Not sure when, but it's coming. It's all coming, really. It's in the plan. Now let's see one more. How much does DR orchestration cost? Oh, well, you must mean site recovery, because that's DR orchestration. So it costs as much as the Enterprise Essentials or Enterprise licenses. And that's it. It's not, look, it's not a separate software. It's an integrated feature as opposed to our competitors, most of them. So it's inside the product. It works with the corresponding license, and basically the feature itself, it's free. You just pay for the license, and that's all. Let's get one more. This one, I already answered this one. Trying to get an interesting one. How do you compare by speed with the competition. Okay, well, we have quite a lot of performance-oriented features. We natively support NAS and deduplication appliances, which means there is no overhead of any kind. It's all native. It's all in the machine, integrated. So less outside I/O, which means better performance. And that's actually not all. If you check our large feature list, you will find quite a lot of things that make us, well, if not faster than everyone, no one can say that, I guess, but faster than most of them, because that's what we are trying to do, to be better. Okay, that's unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Again, we will get back to you on every question that you've asked. But for now, thanks for attending. We hope you found the webinar interesting, and see you next time. Thank you again. Thank you, Tatiana.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you guys for coming.